Come on, Bianchi. Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son?
Wait, are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming. Well, yes, I knew that. I'm Benny Bianchi, by the way. Welcome to Steeltown. We're so glad you're here. But there's just a few tiny little itty-bitty steps to take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. When you're done, come on in and see us. Oh, sorry. The computation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck! Oh, well, the computation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers. Can't wait to see you.
Can you help us? Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram. Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steeltown? Because if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda. Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Boy, did she deliver. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. Now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steeltown was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
Well, he's right there. Steeltown has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plains.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine. If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steeltown. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was going to be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since. Out east, on the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homestead. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this is where we ran to. Of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise. That's what they say. Ever since Liberty's army fell apart, all the gangs that followed her have gone back to raiding for themselves. And there's a rumor a big crew is heading this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery. And if things go like they have been, Steeltown's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
I can't believe the owners of this place would leave these people to their fate. We must let them know what's happening here.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says. Yeah, Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steeltown needs us. Sure it does, but not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here. Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least there's supposed to be, if they ever start hiring again. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again. They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy. You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself, but all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey. Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha! Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much. Mighty nice of you to ask. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here. And it's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts. Go outside the camp. There's animals out there. So we've been going too close to home and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, we spotted an old Job Johnny in the scrapyard, but there's a lot of nasty beasties around him. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here. Hey, you asked if you could help. We're not exactly rich out here, but, well, we can scrape something together, I guess. Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in. You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steeltown employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Good luck.
Hi everyone, Betty Bianchi again. Steeltown has openings for every position from machinist to engineer. Even if you failed the test yesterday, please try again. You might get a different result.
How you doing? Oh, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up. Are you kidding? You can't get in there without taking some kind of stupid employment test, even if you just want to ask a question. And nobody passes that test. You guys, though, the way you're tooled up, they might give you a pass. Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her. Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for, especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot. It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
That is right. The last thing the Marshals want, or the Rangers, is for some no-good-nicks to wind up with a warbot.
I suppose. I'm sure as hell not going anywhere. You name it. Steeltown makes everything. Tools, weapons, construction equipment, trucks. Hell, my truck was made here. Even little things like toys, dishware, coffee makers. They do it all. The biggest. Half my runs either start here or end here. At least they did, until things got screwy in there. Now it seems like all the shipments are delayed, or packed wrong, or misaddressed. It's a pain in the neck. Not to mention the lockdown that's going on now. No one allowed in, no workers allowed out. Don't know if it's a strike or a quarantine or what, but it sure ain't helping. I don't know. Supposedly they switched over to a computerized system a while back. The computation engine, they call it. Maybe it's buggy or something. Whatever it is, it's screwing with my schedule something fierce. Screwing with all of the driver schedules. Other than me not being able to slip them a couple bucks to expedite something for me? Nah, they're only there to guard the factory. Here it's a different story inside, though. They're there to enforce productivity, and they can get pretty rough on the workers if they're not meeting their quotas. Huh, maybe that's what the lockdown's about. Markham knows the gangs of the plains are coming, and is having the bots put the screws to the workers to get the place ready for a fight. That's the rumor. They say that since Liberty was defeated, all the gangs that used to be in her army have gone back to scavenging, and they think Steeltown will be easy pickings. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. Well, I've never bothered to try, but from what I hear, you've got to talk to the doctor in Human Resources Center, right behind me. Apparently, he gives you some kind of test that tells you if you're allowed in or not. Not too many people pass it these days, but you look like intelligent individuals. I'm sure you'll pass. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. You mean how you're going to talk to Benny Bianchi about this mystery crate? Yes, please. Thanks, I appreciate it. And here, take the note for evidence. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I could sell. Let me know if you want to look. Have a look.
failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work.
Brother, no! Please wake up! My brother Aram, he's dead. A man or a devil, someone tore open our tent in the middle of the night. He slashed with a knife or claws so fast I couldn't even scream before he was gone. No one saw him enter or leave the camp. What? No! We don't know anybody here. We just got here. What am I gonna do?
Excuse me, you're the Rangers, aren't you? I heard from a refugee who left Colorado Springs that you might have seen my daughter, Haley. Is that true? He said he saw you talking to her near the pillories there. Haley and me got separated on the road, and I ended up in this camp. Been saving up traveling money to go find her, but the guy I talked to said you might have sent her someplace, so I don't know where to go. You know where she is now? Really? I'm afraid to believe it. It sounds too good to be true. That's wonderful.
Well. Didn't think I'd be hearing from you again. What do you want, Rangers? Oh, that's adorable. I'd love to see them together, and so would my friends. Of course, I'll make sure to send you a finder's fee. You're good people. You deserve it.
I can't thank you enough, Rangers. This is all I have left. Please take it.
Stick to the plan. Hi. Didn't see you come up. Sorry. I have a lot on my mind. You do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Reeler was too drunk to notice, 'cause they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast. Huh. You're the Desert Rangers, aren't you? I've heard of you, but... No. This is too important. I can't trust anyone but myself. Yeah. I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit. You know, you almost have me convinced. Enough that I can lie to myself to get over the line. I'm going in.
We don't have much, but take what you need. You can use that to get us out of this mess.
Terrible what happened to poor Aro.
Arthur, can you tell these oaks to move along? I'm tired of seeing all these guns and bullets.
Sorry, friends. It's been a rough whole few weeks out here. My wife and I just want to be left alone.
Hey, the Rangers are gonna crack the safe!
again, Rangers. You talked to Benny yet? Sure. Have a look.
Never seen a child, have you? A child! Have you ever seen a child? Like in your whole life? I mean, we talk about them all the time, but they don't actually exist! I'm telling you, man, don't take my word for it. Look around. No matter where you go, you won't see any children. Nowhere. I don't know, man. Maybe we're all just paper dolls created by some crazed god who pushes us around and forces us to make terrible decisions. Think about it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Wish I had a car. Then I could try that out.
own safety, the scrapyard is off limits to non-Steeltown employees. Only authorized badge holders may enter. To apply for Steeltown employment, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center to the right of the main gate. Steeltown wishes you a nice day. See Dr. Wheeler at the Human Resources Evaluation Center to complete your screening. This is Steeltown, the finest factory in Colorado. Steeltown holds many exclusive contracts across Colorado. We manufacture the highest quality products servicing a wide range of consumer needs. Defense essentials such as advanced weapons and armor, survival and lifestyle appliances including generators, heaters, ovens, engines and replacement parts for many models of pre-deluge vehicles, and more. Steeltown. You need us to survive. Catchy slogan trademark of Steeltown, Colorado. Trademarks are no longer enforced by the government as such legal force will be employed against infringing parties. Steeltown wishes you a nice day.
That doesn't look like it came out of Steeltown.
Привет, председатель.
Welcome to the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center. Enter the body scanner behind me to begin your assessment for employment and... You don't look like the usual candidates. What's going on? Why do you have so many weapons? Oh yeah, I've heard of you. But I'm afraid knowing Patriarch Buchanan isn't enough to get you special privileges around here these days. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation test. And to do that, you have to be examined by the machines. And lately, they've been failing applicants 9.9 times out of 10. The door hasn't opened in a week. Good luck. There's nothing wrong with you. I'll still charge you, though, if you want. Sure, ask away. I've got nothing else to do. And I'm not even being sarcastic. To be the living definition of the term Kafkaesque? To drain the hopes and dreams of 100+ people a day? To drive me to drink? Sorry, I have a bile problem. The stated purpose of the test is to evaluate the fitness, work experience, and mental stability of people seeking employment in the factory. People who pass are sent for job placement inside, but that almost never happens. Horace Breland. You wouldn't guess it now, but I was an actual doctor once. Now, I don't even do the eye test. Only good thing is, I can do this job stone drunk. So I'm stone drunk as often as I can be. Like now, for instance.
Good to know, Doc. Good to know.
Sure. I don't make the rules, sorry. I don't even enforce them. I just watch helplessly from the sidelines. Ha! I put in a requisition for more toilet paper 2 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from them since. It's like I don't exist. Then step into the garbage disposal behind me. I'm sorry. I meant the biometric assessment pod. Don't get your hopes up, though. You look too competent to pass. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber. Assessment pod has completed its evaluation. Please move on to the ocular scanner.
Use medical supplies. Must be approved by Dr. Wheeler.
Hey, I don't have much of that to spare. The scan is complete. Follow me to the skills test terminal. Okay, that's over with. Let me take a look at the results. You passed. I can't believe it. You're the first in days. We finally got a pass. Open the main gate. Go back outside to the main gate and they'll let you in. And tell Benny Bianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper.
First warning, unauthorized requisition of supplies.
You passed the screening? Wow. What's your secret?
This is insane! All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet! Oh, hi! It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and, there's not a lot to cook. People are starving. So I sent a request to Steeltown admin for a donation, and, whoo, miracle! It got approved. 200 pounds of assorted goat parts. The dumb part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently, the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people will be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval to be delivered to the camp. Shoot. Huh? Oh, no. They get their meat from some family named Knox, but Walsh said he'd sell us some of what they had in their freezer. All they make in there is everything else. Stoves, pots and pans, knives. Oh, and guns, and war bots and vehicles too, which is the stuff that the gangs are coming for, I guess. You know, the gangs who were following Liberty before her coup attempt fell apart. Now they're all scavenging again, and word is they've got Steeltown in their sights. Oh, that's easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Or we wouldn't all be out here starving. We'd be in there working. All you gotta do is talk to Dr. Preeler at the Human Resources Center by the main gate. Anyhow, if you pass the test. They crazy, huh? I heard they had trouble with their plumbing a while back and called a plumber, but wouldn't let her in because she couldn't pass the eye test. Thank you so much. Get that goat, and you'll be the goat. Good luck.
Welcome to Steeltown.
Come on, goat. Face down. Get to the candy.
What's that noise out there? Oh, crap, the ghost gang. Rangers, help us! Stop those bandits!
Oh, that's just great. Looks like Markham's hired some new thugs. Get 'em, ghosts! Make this quick!
questions. But why don't we save them until we can meet face to face, okay?
We at Steeltown want to assure those of you applying for work that there is nothing wrong with the testing machine. You just have to try harder.
Pop this hat and see what Hero has for us today. Shit! Those Rangers again. Come on. Thanks, Hero.
Thank you, team members. You must have a Steeltown employee identification badge to enter the scrapyard. How can I help you, Steeltown visitor? All objects, materials, and technology found in the scrapyard are property of Steeltown. You must be a badged employee of Steeltown to enter the scrapyard. They entered the scrapyard, therefore they must be employees of Steeltown. Command acknowledged. Entering maintenance shutdown. Welcome, team members. Please watch your step and wear proper safety equipment in the scrapyard. Resuming duties. Command acknowledged. Entering maintenance shutdown. Command acknowledged. Resuming duties. Have a nice day.
Arwar? Grow?
Main gate is open. You better go in. Can you pay me? Okay, let me just put down my drink.
Firing.
Rangers again. Come on. Thanks, Hero.
Thank you, team members. Warning, you must have a Steeltown employee identification match to confirm the scrapyard. How can I help you, Steeltown visitor? Command acknowledged. Entering maintenance shutdown. Welcome, team members. Please watch your step and wear proper safety equipment in the scrapyard. Command acknowledged. Resuming duties. You must be a past employee of Steeltown to command acknowledged. Entering maintenance. Command acknowledged. Resuming duties. Have a nice day.
Don't believe in kids.
Shipping authorization pending. You are not authorized to receive information regarding authorization to roving halls. Team member.
Welcome to Steeltown. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh. You've made Steeltown better for everyone. Oh, I love Carla, but I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her. It certainly comes with a sterling reputation, but I still need your name so the CE knows who you are. Don't worry, I'll just read them off your uniforms. Okay, got it! Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait! You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong. Oh! Also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test.
You don't want the cheek meat from someone who talks for a living. Everything else, though.
I think that went well.
Big place, huh?
Greetings, fellow employees. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center.
Sorry. Benny doesn't let me talk while I'm working.
Hi, Looking for a job?
Now, remember what we talked about, Demi? Start again.
Hello, I am Oluwa Demilade. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center, your gateway to a wonderful life of meaningful and gainful employment here in the industrious and exciting city we call Steeltown. Though if you are looking for the mess hall, that's 2 floors down. Today's meal is algae meatloaf, fungi surprise, and gravy of sorts. Now, how can I assist you? Thank you for asking. This is the Job Placement Center, where Steeltown employees are matched with currently available jobs. All you need to do is take our little suite of aptitude tests, and the computation engine will search its database of jobs and find the one that's perfectly suited to your unique qualifications. Ready to give it a try? Oh no, actually that was the assessment test to see if you were Steeltown material, which, since you're here, you obviously are. This is the test that actually assigns you to an actual job. Well, let's see what you're actually suited for first. The fitness test will check your overall conditioning. Please step up on the treadmill. You're really falling down on the job. Just kidding. Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a human fly. Unfortunately, that's not available, but we do actually have, let's see. Aha! Nut tightener! This is a crucial job here in Steeltown, as there are many nuts and some of them get loose. You will be assigned a wrench. There seems to be a loose nut out near the elevator, which you must tighten. Good luck!
Excuse me, but if you are new employees, all paperwork will be processed in the usual time. Welcome to Steeltown HR document processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you? Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you? Well, this is Steeltown HR document processing, so I process Steeltown HR documents. Have a nice shift. I'm not sure you are authorized to take that. Let me look for your paperwork. Are you absolutely sure you're authorized to do that? You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct? You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct?
And shooting. There is trouble here for sure.
Oh man, I'm gonna get fired. I just know it.
What? Why? You doing all right?
Because I haven't made any sales.
Relax. Nobody has. We haven't had any customers. Nobody can blame you for that.
Yeah, it's all the fault of those idiot strikers downstairs.
Hey now, they got calls. You know they do. Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders. Talk to Markham if you got a problem with that.
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. Talk to Administrator Markham if you think you can help. I'm so new to this sales stuff. You make it look easy.
It is easy. All you gotta do is believe in the product and be your natural self.
I guess I believe in the product, but my natural self is about as exciting as dry toast. Did you sign up for sales when you applied?
Nope. I figured I'd be working the line. You?
I have 10 years experience as an electrical engineer. I thought I'd be in R&D, but I failed the engineering test. What? No. None of the questions on the electrical engineer test were about electrical engineering. There was a lot about baseball, though, for some reason. I don't know anything about baseball.
Computation. Am I right? It moves in mysterious ways. It's wonders to perform.
Tell me about it.
Do you think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then, not buy so many coffees.
stop the transfer.
For how long, Di? You said they'd never be breached, and it was less than a year before. God damn it! What is Ludlow doing down there? I can't hear myself think.
Should we save this for another time, Administrator? The factory situation seems to require immediate attention.
No. We have to solve this. The gangs are coming, and without the CE working, we're not going to be ready for them. Let Ludlow handle it. It's only his fucking job.
Hey, Ranger. Me research lab is so research lab.
I don't understand why the computation engine doesn't just settle the strike.
I can't talk now. I've got a rush order from the organic maintenance coordinator, Walsh.
It is not for me to speak before you have spoken to Administrator Markham. Please speak to her now. Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers, the ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful. I've got a situation on my hands. And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steeltown. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that the remains of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way, looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves, but with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy. Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine'd never been wrong before, but it kept getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest, and unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting things running again so we can protect ourselves. Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right? Maybe you finished off her command, but her foraging parties have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. And now that she's dealt with, they'll likely be twice as hungry. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts. If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them. Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on. Lazar, you have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Die, you go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator. Rangers, I am at your disposal.
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine. Nobody knows this place like her. You couldn't have a better guide. The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Di. She'll be an asset to your squad. I promise you. Excellent. Then get going. Solve this for me, Rangers. By any means necessary.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory. Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to give your friends.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer, a researcher in our R&D department, and its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually. Accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D. Point of purchase? That's sales lingo. I learned it in a book. No, it's Lazar Blazer. I don't know why people have a problem with that. Pretty clever, if I do say so myself. The workers are all fitted with cybernetic controllers that connect them to their exoskeletons and other equipment. So what these weapons do is disrupt those controllers with feedback. Enough disruption and the workers go nighty-night, but suffer no long-term damage.
That is incorrect, Researcher Blazer. Long-term effects include occasional fainting, sleep loss, hair loss, memory loss, nosebleeds, erectile dysfunction, and sterility. Short-term effects include third-degree burns, convulsions, and loss of bladder control.
Come on, Di, you're not exactly helping my sales pitch here. Well, they're armed with their tools, and they're deadly. Rivet guns, tar sprayers, ignition sticks, all of those things will mess you up. And they're mad enough to use them. That Celine Crow has got all the workers riled up. It's all Security Chief Ludlow can do to keep them penned up down in the factory. Otherwise, they'd be running through here, tearing the place up, and turning all our white collars red. Oh, I suppose she has some legitimate complaints, but she should have taken them through the proper channels, not started calling on the workers to smash the machines and hang the bosses. She's just too volatile for factory work. The computation engine should have never hired her. I didn't say that! Stop putting words in my mouth! Look, if we don't have any more business, I've got work to do. Great, have a look. Oh, just to warn you, I do have to charge a $1 processing fee for each item. Sorry. Sorry, guys. If Markham says I'm supposed to give you this batch, you gotta take it all. Up to you what you want to do with it once it's signed over.
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
Have you resolved the situation in the factory? Take her right out of this room and use the lift. Slackers.
Oh, hey. You dudes look, well, armed? Oh, shit! You're the Rangers, huh? Team November in the flesh! Nothing, I guess. Say, listen. I'm supposed to present my new prototype to Markham ASAP. Problem is, I need 2 biometric governors to monitor the highs and lows of the dopamine release cycle. But there's only 2 in the lab, and that nerd over there, BF, has the other one. It's a fucking crime. She's totally wasting it on her bullshit woo-woo prototype. So what do you say? You snag it out of her rig and put it in mine so I can kick her butt at the presentation, and I'll make it worth your while. It's fucking genius! So, you know how much time the assembly line loses to meal breaks? Well, this hooks the workers up to a worker incentive system. Make 5 widgets, a nutritional pellet gets shot into your mouth. Make 5 more, another one. They get food and a dopamine kick for hitting their goal and never need to step away from their station. And the best part is, it's adjustable. Need to ramp up production? Turn the dial and they only get a pellet every 7 widgets, or 10. All right, fine. Here's some tellurium steel I set aside. Now will you help a brother out? That's the point! They wouldn't! They can do that stuff on their time off. What? Are you crazy, bro? This is for workers. Researchers need time to think. We gotta let our brains breathe, you know? I've got the blueprints for Steeltown's proprietary elite energy exoskeleton. Once you have the recipe, you can make your own way cheaper than buying. Hell yeah! BF's gonna look like a real dipshit. Her machine is here on the admin level in the job placement office. Mine is down on the factory floor. Thanks, bros. Later!
Greatest technological advances are born here in the Research and Development Department.
Are you lost?
You do not have the proper safety equipment to be researchers. You must be here for another reason. Logic suggests you are here to assist Administrator Markham with a production issue. Perhaps you could maximize efficiency by procuring something for me during your efforts. Those are sensible details to require. I've been tasked with improving admin worker efficiency, and have identified a significant period of the day in which productivity is reduced to 0%. When they are asleep, those 6 to 8 hours are completely unutilized time. But my EEG hood harnesses REM stage dreams and redirects the brain to simple collation and data entry tasks. Early trials have shown promise, but I require a pair of biometric governors to keep user brainwaves within safe parameters. Unfortunately, the lab only has 2, and Ivan, that fool over there, is wasting the other for his own pointless project. If you were to retrieve it from his experiment and install it in mine, I could give you some chemical neutralizers and disruption grenades that I've stockpiled. Ingenious, isn't it? Now workers can be productive almost 24 hours a day. Ethics and payroll are not my department. I'm in research and development. Excellent. Once my prototype is complete, I will present it to Markham in competition with Ivan. I will undoubtedly be approved, while his project will be dustbinned. You can find my prototype in the job placement office here on the admin level. Ivan's is on the factory floor. Farewell.
Hello, I'm Organic Maintenance Coordinator Walsh. How can I help you? What crate would that be? We ship a lot of crates, you know. We're a factory. Oh, that box! Strange. Thought that had already shipped. You better talk to Jerry in processing to see what the holdup is. Now, where was I?
So, what do you need? Sorry, I can't help you right now. Super busy.
A1 clearance required to enter Administrator's office. Please step back from the door.
You don't need to go in there. Get back to the factory.
Rangers, got a sec? couldn't help but notice that those asshats BF and Ivan were bugging you. I don't suppose they asked you to nick some parts for each other's prototype. Look, I'm sure they offered you some goodies for doing their dirty work for them. But I gotta ask you to do the right thing. Bring me the governors from both their prototypes, and I'll call Markham over for the presentations. Then both of them will fail, and their big brother-ass ideas will be forgotten. What do you say? Are you kidding me? If a bunch of workers go bonkers from a new R&D project, then nothing else will ever get approved. Unfortunately, BF and Ivan don't give a shit about the rest of us. They only care about being top dog in the department. The warm feeling of helping your fellow man? I don't have a lot of supplies right now. Great. Come on back once you've relieved both machines of their biometric governors.
Take a green? Take the yellow pill. Apparently, non-lethal means they only 99 9/10 kill them. Apparently, non-lethal.
Hello. Administrator Markham has informed me that Steeltown's medical services and supplies are now available to you. Are you crazy? They take shrinkage out of my commission. I need that money. I don't give free medical advice, but anything else, okay, I guess. Some, yeah. We have a medical supply unit. Makes drugs, hospital equipment, first aid kits. Only a small part of what Steeltown does, though. Mostly heavy equipment and weapons. So, the tools to hurt you and the tools to heal you. We get you coming and going. I know all the noise is doing nothing for my headache. That's what I know. I guess some of the workers think they're being treated unfairly, and they're on strike. They should try working on commission. Then they'd know real pain. I just hope they sort it out soon. Markham says the gangs are getting closer every day. And if the workers don't start making guns soon, we're doomed. Well, maybe Steeltown won't, but plenty of us will. And all those people out in the camp, before I got hired, I was in that camp. We were sitting ducks out there. Jokes aside, I understand the people in the factory have legitimate complaints, but now is not the time. This crow person who's leading the workers needs to realize that. The way I hear it, Ludlow's the actual problem. Just a complete bully who never should have been made security chief. Crow's problem isn't that she's wrong, just that she's being selfish for fighting this now and not waiting until we've fought off the gangs. Of course, her people are dying right now, so you can kind of understand how she doesn't care so much about people dying later. Yeah, sure. My pleasure. Have a nice day.
I wish I could do more for you.
It ain't right to expect us to go back to work after this bullshit. It just ain't right.
Who told you to take a green? Take the yellow pill. Jesus! God, Ludlow's guard bots are throwing the poor workers like rag dolls. Who are you? What do you want? All that noise you're hearing. There's a strike going on in the factory below us. Celine Crow, the leader of the workers, is fighting for better conditions. Carl Ludlow, Steeltown's security chief, is... well, you can see what he's done here. He's been trying to use his guard bots to beat and zap Crow and her workers into submission. And this is the result. Broken bodies and bleeding heads. But the workers are tough, and Crow's determined. She's not giving up. I volunteered to drag people out of the elevator and help patch them up. It seems like I'm doing all of it now.
I told you I can't help, Robin. I have a... cold. I'd infect everyone.
Uh-huh. Anyway, while Crow and Ludlow fight it out down there, I try to patch up the casualties and get them to rest, but the idiots just keep going back down to fight again. They're using disruptors on them, like the ones you're carrying. Those things will give anybody a jolt, but all Steeltown factory workers are fitted with cybernetic implants that allow them to operate the heavy lifting exos and so on. If an implanted worker gets hit enough with a disruptor weapon, it fucks with their cybernetics and takes them out of the fight permanently. Or at least until management resets them. And man, it hurts like hell. Like you were setting them on fire. Only? But no. People are dying. Getting thrown across the room by a robot is not non-lethal. And apparently, Ludlow's got himself a sniper rifle. And he hasn't been shy about using it. Of course, the workers haven't been exactly gentle either. I mean, they've been smashing the machines and wrecking finished goods. But since all their opponents are bots, there haven't been any casualties on the management side. Yet. That could change if they made it up here. They're both wrong. I mean, Ludlow's wronger, for sure. He's a corrupt, lazy bastard who milks the workers for everything he can get. But Crow knew full well the gangs were heading our way, and she still decided to strike. And that's putting us all in danger. Just plain selfish as far as I can see. I'm Nurse Ferenzi's assistant, Raman. I'm usually a nut tightener, but the computation engine reassigned me, so here I am. Yes, please. All right, who's next?
Somebody bandage me up. I gotta get back down there and help Crow.
Apparently, non-lethal means they only 99 9/10 kill them.
All my life, computation said I ought to empty trash cans. At least it's a job.
Door and nobody gets hurt.
Fuck you, Ludlow! You keep saying that, and then you keep killing my people! Now get Markham down here so I can give her our demands! No more 16-hour shifts, no more docking our pay for missing quotas that nobody could make, no more locking us in the factory so we can't see our families, and most importantly, Ludlow, no more you!
I'm not bothering the boss with your crybaby bullshit. We'll settle this between us.
Then good luck getting through the door, asshole. 'Cause it's not opening for anybody but...
Ah, fuck this. Whiny little. Hey, who are you? You the help Markham's been promising me? About damn time. Crow's hiding with her crew in the foundry behind that blast door. Get it open, and we can end this bullshit. Carl Ludlow, Markham's chief of security. I'm getting closer to quitting every day. This job is bullshit. No support from management. No respect from the workers. I gotta do it all myself. But I'm not going anywhere until Crow ends her stupid strike, and these fools get back to work making war bots like they're supposed to. They fucking know the gangs are coming, and they still won't pick up their tools. Assholes. Since Liberty's army fell apart, the payasos and codfishers and scar collectors have gone back to old-fashioned raiding. We're right in their path. Ain't a matter of if they're coming, it's when. They're on their way. The marshals can't spare anybody to protect us, so we gotta protect ourselves. Using the warbots and turrets and guns we're famous for. Problem is, because Crow's on strike, we're not making them. We're gonna get slaughtered. Markham didn't tell you? Christ. Am I the only one who gives a damn around here? Okay, I'll lay it out for you. Crow's a thug. She claims she's fighting for workers' rights. But what she really wants is to kill us all and run the place herself. Either that or let the gangs kill us. She's fucking crazy, that's all. Well, she's tried to kill me a few times, that's for sure. Beyond that, she's refused to work, smashed up the machines, destroyed finished goods, and incited all the other workers to do the same. And all at the worst possible time. Steeltown is gonna get leveled if the workers don't get back to work. Maybe not here, but there'll be blood in her hands just the same. You better believe it. Without the guns and armor and bots we make, we're all sitting ducks for the warlords and the gangs, and she knows it. The gangs are heading right for us, but does she care? Fuck no. All she cares about are her rights. Selfish bitch. Sure, you want to get your ear chewed off, but I guarantee everything she tells you will be a lie. Nothing short of telling her you killed Markham will get her to open that door. Holocom's right over there. Oh, wait, I blasted it. Sorry. Guess you're out of luck. What? I thought you were bringing me a plan. I've been asking Markham to find me a way through for days. I figured maybe her super genius computation engine could come up with something. Jesus.
A heavy-duty cutting laser will do it. There is one in the robot factory. It is too heavy for humans to carry, but it would be easy to build a warbot and mount the laser upon it, then bring it here.
Di, that's a great idea. You're a genius.
Not in the least. All that was required was an evaluation of available resources.
Yeah. Okay then, we got a plan. But it ain't gonna be quite as easy as Di says. Because Crow's wreckers are all through the plant, tearing shit up. You have to clear them out before you can build the bot. You up for it? Markham's too soft. These scum don't deserve mercy. But I didn't say kill him. You can use Markham's non-lethal methods if you want. Just be aware they're not gonna do you the same kindness. And also, every minute we waste here being nice means the gangs get another mile closer. So ask yourselves what your priorities are. Save a few lives here, or save everybody's lives later. Fine, but trust me, the only way you're gonna get Crow to the table is to get through that door and stick a gun in her face. And for that, you're gonna need the laser bot. What? There's no time for that shit. All right, fine. But if you just happen to feel like building a robot at the same time, let me tell you how you do that. All you gotta do is go to each of the stations in the warbot assembly line, push the buttons to build the bot, and put the laser on it. Then it'll show up back here. Crow's thugs may make a move before that happens, so I'll stay behind to keep this room secure. I'll be here when you get back with the laser. Or you can just stand around here with your thumbs up your asses. Up to you.
Who put a brute like this in charge of anything? I can do this. One wrong move and I'll fall into a 7,000-degree fire. Yeah, that's a smart move. I can't help my mom if I'm... Ah! No! Shit! No!
Interference with factory scheduling is brewing. Return to your jobs.
12-hour shifts with no breaks are a crime. Go fuck yourselves, robots.
Company time. Return to your jobs.
Sitting during work hours and blocking access to the Warbot assembly line. Violations noted.
Don't come any closer. Stop! Who are you? We are the workers who shall not be moved, so you better not try anything. If you're worried about our safety, get that robo-dog away from us. We won't talk till it's gone.
I can hear you making fucking fools of yourselves. Don't let those slackers tell you what to do. Kick their asses and get to the assembly line. Time's a wasting. Markham ain't gonna like that. Those dogs are expensive. Cheaper to use the mercy weapons of the strikers, like I said. Hell, probably cheaper even if you killed them. Planes trash comes a dime a dozen. Fucking vandals! You really did it! Unbelievable. You're getting a piece of my mind when you get back here. Fuck!
You killed it! I can't believe... that was amazing! So... what do you want? You're what now? You think we're gonna help you kill our leader? Fuck you!
Get out of the way, meat.
What? No way! You just want to take away the only protection Crow has? We can't agree to that! Not without a fight, you won't! Get these thugs, brothers and sisters! Took me. Just
Finding
you
cover!
wait.
Shake, shake off!
to you. I'm leaving. You disgust me. Ready to continue.
Haru? Growl! Growl! Bears howl!
anybody tells you I pulled an utter McKinley, it's not true. I just got sick of this place and decided to take an early retirement. With benefits. Gotta lay low for a bit. But I'll be back soon, and then we'll finally be able to get out of that damn camp. Love you, baby. Stay safe.
For justice! For Crow! Smash it all! Smash it, brothers and sisters! Smash it all! Markham's computation engine thinks we're all just cogs in the machine! Let's show it what happens when cogs don't get greased! For justice! For Crow!
More recalcitrant workers. They are blocking the final assembly line terminal.
Talk to Reg. We're just doing what he told us to.
Hold up, crew. Looks like Markham's hired some human muscle. Who the fuck are you assholes? The Desert who? Well, you look like guards to me, so never mind what we're doing. We don't answer to guards. It's Markham we want to talk to, and we're gonna turn you jackboot jackasses into a message for her, and we're gonna spell it in blood. Well, that's too bad, because we ain't gonna let you pass without a fight. Come on, crew! Let's wreck these goons!
Shit, Reg. I think they mean it.
Yeah, Reg. I'll take a zap or two for the cause. I want to see my family again. I'm out.
Fucking weekend warriors! Where's your devotion to the cause? Where's your devotion to Crow? All right, you thugs. Guess I'll just fight you myself. I'll send you back to Markham in pieces.
Get ready.
spotted.
Killing so many workers was a flagrant waste of Steeltown resources. Head to the last assembly line terminal on the west side of this room.
opportunity to continue.
just west of here. Your order to cut through it.
Hey, you did it! I thought you guys weren't ever coming back. This is great. You good to start cutting? Because I'm ready to end this. Great. Now here's the plan. Aim that laser at the door and start cutting. When it's open, me and the bots will go in first with you covering us. Then you follow. Shoot anybody that resists. But Crow is mine.
Rangers, before we proceed, the warbot is programmed to respond to threats automatically. If we bring it into the foundry, it will use lethal force against anyone who threatens us, which would go against Administrator Markham's wishes. If you want to keep the option for non-lethal measures open, I can disable the warbot after it blasts through the door. Shall I? Understood. I will not adjust it.
Good choice, Rangers. Now start blasting. You lost your chance to talk to Markham when you started this shit. You fucking vandal.
We started it? Who's the one who charged us by the minute to visit our families? Who made us pay for first aid? You've been robbing us blind, motherfucker. You're getting fat off our misery.
So I don't deserve something for breaking the rules for you? The computation engine says no one leaves the factory till quotas are met. It says 1 bathroom break per shift. What's wrong with taking a small fee to let you ignore that bullshit?
What a humanitarian! Making a bad situation worse so you can profit off of it. And now you're bringing in hired guns to kill us for striking against it all. How can you assholes stand with that creep? Yeah? And you murdered my people left and right in there! We saw you! So it's clear you care more about machines than people's lives! Get out of here! You're as bad as Ludlow!
Smashing those machines is gonna get us all killed, you dumb bitch! The gangs are coming, and we're not gonna be able to build enough warbots to protect ourselves.
Why should we worry about protecting you when you don't protect us? And if you want this work done faster, there's a whole camp of people outside your door begging for work. Hire them!
Everything was fine until this bitch started acting up. We had a smooth system going. We took care of the workers, and the workers took care of us. When I say us, I mean the factory, right? Everybody was happy.